Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Frederick, you know me as Keanomy, and we are back in Sweet Transit today. Again, I really like this game. It is such a good game. So last episode we built up our warehouse here so we can deliver a little bit more. Right now we're kind of struggling with fuel. That's our biggest issue right now. And our trains are super slow because of that. It takes a long time for them to get up to speed. So I think a little bit of diesel might be good for us. I think we need a little bit of diesel to get this turned around a little bit. So I've kind of already scouted out the map a little bit here. So we have a little bit of space here where we can do pump jacks. We have a little bit over here. We got some space over here. But there is some clay here as well that I might want to tap into eventually. We have a massive amount here, but there's like super much mountains here. So I'm not sure that we're going to be able to even utilize this if we wanted to. And then we have this little part, but then we need to build like massive, whatever they're called. Bridges. I forgot that word in the last episode as well. So things are improving. Things are improving. And then we have this little part here. Might be good, but I do think that this would be even better. We actually have a really good spot here for pump jacks, I think. I've never played with this before, so I'm not sure what to expect really, but we are close to the warehouse. We have a lot of coal available if we need that. The only thing we don't really have available is clay. And I think that's fine. As far as I know, we don't need clay, and if we do, I guess we're gonna have to ship it in. We have a lot of clay here we could use. So let's just set up a pump jack and see what it actually does. Yes, I'm gonna build it here just to be sure that I have enough space. I still don't know how much we need here. So crude oil storage. A pump jack, a pump that extracts crude oil from the ground. Crude oil can be refined into diesel and other fuels at the oil refineries. Okay. Batch time 6 seconds. 10 per minute. Using... Okay, using those guys. And so do you. So we might actually need another city here then. Just to deal with this. Want somewhere where we have plenty of fish. That's my... These kind of jagged edges, you can't put fishermen on them, so it's kind of useless to put... Like this lake is good, but then when you look at the edges, it's just super jagged like this. So you wouldn't be able to actually fish in the majority of these places. Okay, so after careful consideration and outweighing benefits and negatives, I think I've decided on going over here. I put down a station just to remember where it was. But yeah, I think this is going to be the better place. So if I go something like this, put it here. Or maybe even over here somewhere. The biggest issue is with... yeah, no, let's go here. I'm gonna run out of cash though. I'm just gonna sell off some houses so we can get that built. Not like they need houses anyway. 5k right there. And then we can set down another city here. And yeah, I think that allows us to, once this expands, it'll become bigger as well. Now we just need a bunch of money. And all of a sudden we're minus 32,000. Nice. And the majority of that is because you are not producing anything at any time anymore. Can we delete this guy? Let's do that instead. Just have them go back and forth repeatedly instead. I think that's better. There we go. Now we should be able to get some housing built. Okay, so those are a few houses. We're gonna need some of these. There is some water. Let's get some markets up here and running. Good. Then we're gonna have the same here as well. Okay, so we are producing fish now. You actually need one of these as well. We could get some money for that. That would be fantastic. Yeah, looks like we're gonna build a new city this episode more than anything else. How are we doing with food here? Producing 10, need 26. So yeah, we just need to get this running. Next time we get some wood, I'll just sell a couple of houses and then we should be able to afford that. There we go. Now we are producing 20 fish every minute, which is a lot better. That means that we have a surplus of 76, so we can easily expand once we make a little bit more money. Probably use this city for some extra wood as well. Can plunk down a bit of wood over here or something. I think that would make sense. But yeah, first and foremost, we're gonna build it up so we have something that we can use for that pump jack. Okay, even though we have like no money and no resources, we are actually moving in the right direction and the city is growing slowly but surely. So hopefully we should within not too long time get this up and running. A little bit worried that I might have pushed it too far to the left. But I guess we're just gonna have to use an intercity train if that's the case and move everything out here somewhere. So I'm probably gonna go with a station around here. If I can get it out here, that would be like perfect, but I don't think it's gonna reach that far. Probably here somewhere. And then this one will be in the way. So that's good. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna find a solution for it somehow. We'll see what we can come up with. How's our rest of the city doing? Everything is very slow at the moment. I've been playing this game on 3x speed for so long that like this is normal speed. It's like crawling speed. 20 kilometers an hour is not very quick. And we have so much trains that it's just super slow as well, which doesn't help. This is where we're having issues. Why are you guys not leaving? Kinda need to have this time spent class here. Do I still stand around forever and just stop up everything? Even though we might have some trains leaving without fuel, I guess that's more worth it than having them not be able to go. 95 people living here. I think the biggest issue we're having is that we don't have enough work for all of them. I don't think these houses... Yeah, these houses are not actually populating. So if we wanted to fix that, what would we do? Not building stoneworks, that's for sure. Yeah, these would be good. However, we don't have enough money for it at the moment, but that should be solved once we get more wood delivered again. There we go, that's 515 people living here. We want even more fish. Bakery, clothing shop, stoneworks. I don't need stoneworks, but clothing shop might actually be worth it. It's a real hassle to get anywhere with it though. Maybe we should focus on getting... Let's just see if we can maybe get a train station up and running here once we... How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're actually gonna need more than one of them anyway, so we might as well go one here. And one there. We can get enough money for it. Go. And that made our place really, really ugly. Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. So we currently managed to reach 1,000 inhabitants. I want to get to 1,500. That way I can upgrade this city hall before I even build a city. And the way you do that is by using a lot of fishermen. Like a lot of them. Like a lot of them. In the current city right now I have 40 fishing decks. As a reference. Yeah, so if you build a bunch of these fishing boxes, you will eventually get high enough that you can actually put down these. Our current attractiveness is like poo, because we have so much just workers everywhere, or work to do everywhere. And the biggest reason we're not growing right now is actually because we don't have the work we need. Yeah. We need some more housing. Come on, more laborers. There we go. And I think to continue growing from there then, we're starting to deliver a bunch of stuff and producing. So if we get up to 1,500 here, the rest of all this should be fairly simple. So let's see here. You delete these. Set up some water in each corner. Do we actually need water in every corner? That's kind of excessive having. Yes, we do need it. I think we have a fairly good setup now. We just need to keep an eye on this. Do you still flow? Sort of. Not great, but halfway decent at least. I think we're gonna be able to get rid of a lot of these trains once we are up to diesel as well. That should help us quite a bit. Coming closer on that 1,500 now. I think the biggest issue is attractiveness now, maybe. We are actually still kind of filling up. Just that no one here is working, so maybe I should focus on getting this set up. There we go, 1,340 people, and we're growing a little bit every now and then. I think we're gonna be able to do this. Just need to increase our happiness now. So they're complaining about not being able to travel, and the attractiveness is like atrocious. Okay then, we can fix that with money, so... Unfortunately, we don't have that much money. Does it look now? Ah, there we go, 14. Close. Close, but no cigar. Still need to really get this attractiveness up. Just want some positive numbers for a little bit game. Please. There we go. Now we might be able to actually... Yeah, we're still way off on that. There. That one here. There. Get some of these. 11. I guess we can do some parks around our town building here. But that's 10. We need way more. It just never ends. One there, you can have one, that can be one. That one here. $4.5. We're not actually increasing upkeep very much. That's because happiness is still far below. There we are positive when it comes to taxes at least. Still not satisfied with the place because we don't have any travel. Could I fix that with beautification? Just need to make more money. And then we push the beautification up 10%, and that will combat the travel restrictions that they have. Just sitting here looking at the diesel train. 3,000 fuel, 6 per second usage. Currently we're running either ST20 or ST30, so the worst one we have draws 6 per second. Just like this guy. But it only carries 450 fuel. And then we have a coal tender on all of them, which gives us another 1200. We're still doubling the fuel capacity from the diesels. So we're really going to make a big difference when we get that up and running. So what are we missing then? Someone doesn't have water? No. One missing this. No, maybe you. Yeah, you're missing both water and that. So there. One there. Yes, perfect. That means that we anytime now would be able to upgrade this as soon as we get some more wares in here. And I think to do that, I'm just gonna hold a couple of trains. I'll see you. Just wait a little bit more for some of those clay to arrive as well. We don't have that much clay being produced, but here it comes. Excuse me, where the shit are you going? Why is he doing this? Go right, you idiot. You could easily just go right. Station 1. Yeah, I don't know. Still positive in cash though, so in that aspect it's fine to raise that a little bit. Why does he go down here? Like, what do you accomplish by going down here? Okay, let's go with this guy up to our station and then upgrade when it gets there. And from there we can start actually shipping out people from that station as well. Will be nice. Refueler, yep. Get some more speed. So much quicker. So there we go here, click on this guy. Really? What are you missing? Did my satisfaction go down again? Are you kidding me? I had 100. You fucking idiots. There we go. Okay. Dubrovnik has been expanded and should now allow us to do a lot more with it. Yes. Now we can actually expand you guys this way and figure out where the best place is to put the station here. So we want to have a 6-lane station, probably with bridges. No reason to sheep out here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Looks pretty good. Now then, what do we need for you guys? Well, for you guys to start growing to begin with, we're gonna need some potatoes. So let's start with that. Potato. Lampjack, is it here? Yes. Okay, where do we want to have potatoes? Let's say one of these. Something like that. And then we drag a road out there, one road to here. And then we do potatoes right here. I think that's gonna be pretty good. Not sure how many potatoes we're gonna need. Guess we'll figure it out eventually. Let's start with 3 just so we have some baseline. And I don't think we need to have... I'm contemplating moving over to single lanes or... Actually, this might be a good idea. Is the DT20 even impacted by corner? Yeah, a little bit. Not much though. What about the wagons, I wonder? I think I'm gonna skip that. I don't care about corners anymore. We will get through corners somehow. So there. Go over this way. Drag you over here. And yeah, as much as I would like to put up a train here that is diesel, I don't think that's an option. I think we're making a mistake if we do that. I think I'm gonna do this one bi-direction or one directional. Received some feedback in the comment sections as well in regards to that, so let's listen to the viewers and let's do what they want you to do. That seems like a good idea. And instantly I messed this up. Let's move all of you this way a little bit. And I want to move this whole thing then. Let's copy you and then let's delete this. So inbound, inbound, inbound. These can stay like they are, that's fine. And then here we're gonna have inbound on or outbound on all of them. I think that is pretty good. What do you have? I'm not sure why we even have you there. And the game crashed. This happens very, very often now. Almost every second hour the game seems to be crashing now. So let's see how far behind we are when it comes to... that's not too bad. That's actually not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. They are quite good with auto-saving in this game. I guess they kinda expect some amount of crashing, considering that it's an early access title, so it makes sense to have a proper system to follow up all of that with. Okay, we'll go there, I think, and then here. Yes. Good. So if you want to make sure that you use the right signal, you want to make sure that you're using these chain signals where you want the trains to stop. So if you want the train to, for example, stop here instead, then I would have to change this guy, which it already is. But then I would also need to change this guy to a normal signal. That will make sure that the trains do what you are intending them to do. Anyways, let's see. 10 and 10. This one will be 10 as well, and you will be 10. That's pretty good. These I think I'll leave maybe as... I think this is a mistake. I should have done a... Yeah. I think I messed this up. This should be a big roundabout. Oh well. Let's fix that. Thankfully it's very, very quick to resolve these kind of things with let's see. If I go there I won't be able to fit it. So let's move it over a little bit. Just so that we can actually hook this up fairly easily. Okay. I think that's fairly good. And then we're gonna have this guy head us straight over here and connect to this guy instead. And then we do a three-way lane here. You to this place. Should probably be using 2 lanes here as well, but I also don't like to do what I'm supposed to, so yes, that's fine. There to that guy, and that should be it for this. Some signals and we're more or less good to go. Okay. I think that is a decent first setup, and then this guy will continue down to the pump jack eventually. And I think I'm just gonna put a new depot here. I think that's fine. We do need some more bricks though. What is our brick laying guys doing? Once we get some bricks we can put that down, and then we can have these trains actually going back and forth. Hold on, why are you going there? I swear these trains just come up with the weirdest fucking ideas on how to reach places every now and then. Why did you go there? How did you even end up here? So there's fuel here, we just... What? You guys are going where? Huh? Where exactly are you going? Why are they going back on each other? Like... Sometimes this game just amazes me. Let's send you to depot and let's deploy. We're going from like 3k and then down to 30k minus in seconds. Which makes sense considering that I'm fast forwarding, but still feels kinda silly. Can we hold any of you to keep some? No. You are already through as well. This guy is deciding to go through this station even though he doesn't know to. I understood it like they try to avoid to go through stations, if at all possible. How does this happen? You're going from here to there and you're deciding to go this way around. No, even this way around. Like what? Pathfinding in this game seems to be a little bit confused sometimes. Maybe. There we go. That should be everything we need to get this built. 24 tiles to there. Can I decide which depot it comes out of? It just selects one. Okay. ST20 with passengers. Wow, that's expensive. Okay. 480 in one of those wagons. You do 40. Okay, so let's see here. We have 1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need a couple more of these and then we kind of cover 12, which we are aiming for here. So that's 10, that's 11, and here is 12. And that should cover exactly one full train. That's my thought process behind it. And then we need a shit ton of money to be able to sustain that. Not to sustain it, but to build a train that we actually need to be able to deliver those things. If I were to build more fish, would that mean that those guys get work? Probably. Does it mean that I'm gonna do it? No, because I have no money. What is this town called? I will never remember that town name. This will be the channel town. It's no fun to see these like 50k in minus balance. Someone said that I probably do a good job in restarting and picking up from what I've learned, so to say. Honestly, I kind of like the idea that this is what I first thought when I picked up the game. You can see how I like instantly started building out like super tight. Everything is like super close to me, and then with potatoes and with cotton I kind of realized, okay, I need to build a little bit further out. And then I was like, yeah, fuck it. One town here, let's do stone here, let's do bricks here, let's do wheat here. And yeah, it's kind of fun to see the differences in how you have been thinking up until now. Producing so much fish. I should really drive that fish down here. I don't think you need it. Actually, you're producing just as much. Just this guy that doesn't have any fish. Okay, so we have our first train on the line now. It won't have any coal for a little bit until we get that up and running, but I think that's fine. It's not like this is time-sensitive matters in any way. So I think we should be fine with that. We do have quite a lot of potato now, so if we can eventually get the train onto... We have another lane that is for deliveries. If we can finally pay off one of these, that will be very, very good. Unfortunately, we are more or less just getting more and more into debt. Interesting that these guys are not complaining about not having jobs. I guess they're all working in the fisheries and that's why they're not complaining. There we go. That should be pretty good, and this should actually fill up fairly quickly. That should expand this city really quickly as well. Yeah. Instantly explodes. There is a few more things that we need to do before we are able to produce any of these pump jack deals. So first off, we need to continue growing the city. We're gonna need to build some wheat in addition to this. We are going to need to build some clothing. We are going to have to build... What else do we need? We can produce some bread from the wheat as well, if we need to. That's fine. Otherwise, I think we're in fairly good condition here. We're not really making money yet, but I think we should be able to solve that fairly soon. I'm just gonna go to work without stationing range. That's fine. And yeah, the only thing we don't need here is the stoneworks. So we're gonna have a clothing shop, we're gonna have a bakery, and we're gonna eventually get a brewery, so we can have a bar as well. That will increase the population that we're having. Yeah. But I think this episode we're probably gonna more or less wrap up here. Feels like we've been doing alright, all things considered. Would have been nice to be more positive when it comes to cash, but I think that's something that we're gonna have to wait until this city is up and running and brings in a little bit more than just 3k. Because we're kind of one city behind. This city is bringing in 50k, this city is bringing in only 18 now? Why? Upkeep is like massive here. Why? What is taking so much in upkeep here? These? Yeah, it's probably the bakeries actually. Okay then. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's like the whole point of Birmingham, is to have a lot of production. So if that one isn't producing a lot of cash, that's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. Anyways, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you have enjoyed. In the next episode, we are probably going to continue expanding this city. If we're able to, we'll start dabbling a little bit with the diesel as well, and see if we can get some diesel trains into here. I think that's going to be really good for us. So thank you, and until next time, bye bye everyone.